We've been discussing the theory of abiogenesis. In this session, we're going to discuss the intelligent design movement and how it relates to this topic. So first of all, what is intelligent design? What's this all about? Intelligent design is a philosophical position that is willing to accept the existence of a designer. The evidence says a designer is necessary for life to exist. Intelligent design, or ID, refers to a specific group of very highly educated philosophers and scientists who have developed this concept. ID does not say who the designer is. It does not address geologic time or evolution. It only asks one question: where did life come from? Now, some Christians don't like the intelligent design movement because it doesn't deal with God. But let's look at this a little further. ID seeks to separate science from methodological naturalism. That's the one goal that it deals with. Other persons not in ID, like us, can address those other questions of who is the designer. So that's very important. But intelligent design does not deal with who is the designer. It limits itself to just asking, how did life begin? Did animals and plants evolve, or were they created? There is an amazing variety of evidence for intelligent design. You watch a panda bear. Doesn't that tell you something about where life came from? If you look inside of a cell, it has innumerable little molecular machines, like something called kinesin. These are molecules that hold onto a vesicle full of chemicals, and the kinesin molecule actually literally walks along that microtubule, carrying that vesicle to where it needs to go. How awesome is that? There has to be something more than chance involved in the origin of these things. If you look up into the heavens through a telescope, what do you see? Wonders that have to have a designer. There are ways we can objectively evaluate the evidence for design. For instance, if you see rocks arranged on a hillside like a letter A, if you look carefully, you can figure out a word. But in B, it's much more clear. That's much stronger evidence for design. Rocks just don't arrange themselves that way. In C, it says these are rocks. Would you have any doubt whether there was intelligence behind that? Certainly not. We can evaluate the likelihood of intelligence being involved. So we can do that with rocks, but why doesn't the same concept not apply here with these lions? Why can't we think to ourselves, what is the chance that that could come about without intelligence? But science does not allow asking that question with lions, strictly because of the assumption of naturalism. If we ask the question, is there a known biological mechanism that can produce life? If one follows the philosophy of naturalism, you would say the answer is, of course there is a mechanism. That is not a relevant question. Life is the result of abiogenesis, even if we don't fully understand it. If we're following ID, the answer is no. There is no mechanism to produce the overwhelming complexity of life. Design is worth considering. So let's look a little broader. How did all of these originate? Matter and energy? Where did matter and energy come from? The laws of nature, did they just happen? How is it that we have such an exquisite set of laws of chemistry and physics? The universe, where did it come from? Did it just happen? And life, where did life come from? Where did love come from? Does that just happen? Let the evidence speak and lead us to God, the creator of everything.